Dear professional colleagues, do you know? Today India is having the third largest startup ecosystem with 1.59 lakh recognized startups. Our digital payments ecosystem is stronger than ever. In this fiscal year alone, we saw more than 19,700 crore digital transactions, including UPI. Just imagine the scale. Also, 4.11 crore new demat accounts were opened during the year, taking the total to over 19 crore. This shows that more and more Indians, especially the youth, are getting involved in financial markets. Total assets managed by our mutual fund industry has grown to 69.33 lakh crore. Out of this, individual investors, people like you and me, hold more than 60% of the total. And MSMEs are also exploring new ways to grow. By January 2025, they raised more than 7,453 crores through the capital market. All these numbers clearly show that India is moving ahead and moving fast towards the goal of a Viksit Bharat, a developed India. Yet India's current literacy rate stands at only 27%. This is where we as professionals and responsible citizens have to step in. At the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, we strongly believe that real development is not just around numbers. It's about people, and for people to truly benefit from this growth, they need to be informed and aware. With over 65% of our population under the age of 35, India is one of the youngest nations in the world, and this is our biggest strength. If we aim to become the fourth largest economy, this youth should be educated and financially literate. Friends, this is the time for our profession to take the lead in promoting financial awareness and ethical responsibility amongst the youth. Let's empower our youth with real understanding of how to handle money, build wealth, and contribute ethically to the nation's progress. Because only then will growth be real, inclusive, and lasting. Now, let's focus on recent developments within the profession at the institute level. As partners in nation building and pillars of economic growth, all our activities and initiatives are planned and executed with nation-first approach. I am happy to share that the Institute has recently partnered with the Office of Honorable Comptroller and Auditor General of India to enhance the capabilities of audit officers in PSUs. This collaboration will focus on the training and knowledge sharing to improve auditing standards and financial oversight, reflecting our commitment for the nation. ICAI has also renewed its MOU with the Standing Conference of Public Enterprises, known as SCOPE, to enhance financial reporting, governance, and capacity building in PSUs. During last 1 month, the Institute has signed MOUs with Rashtriya Raksha University and the National Forensic Sciences University to promote academic exchange, research, and capacity building in finance, forensic accounting, and emerging technologies. These collaborations highlight ICAI's evolving role as a thought leader and support a future-ready accounting profession. On 28th and 29th April 2025, I attended the XBRL International Board meeting at Oxford, where discussions were held on future needs and its impact on business and governance model. Further, I met Shri Vikram Doraiswamy, Honorable High Commissioner of India to UK, and discussed global opportunities for Indian CAs in UK and vision of ICAI for accounting profession. Colleagues, well-defined infrastructure always helps to nurture talent and expand access to quality education. I am happy to share that Honorable MP Shri P.P. Chaudhary ji has inaugurated the new ICAI Bhavan in Pali. Further, I along with CA Prasanna Kumar D, colleagues from SIRC and Tirupati branch have participated in the foundation stone laying ceremony for the ICAI Bhavan in Tirupati. I also chaired a session on innovating public financial management with digital transformation at ICAI Nepal's 4th National Convention of Accounting Professionals. I, along with CA Prasanna Kumar D, Vice President ICAI and Central Council members, met Shri Tuhin Kanta Pandey, new Chairman of SEBI, Shrimati Ravneet Kaur, Chairperson Competition Commission of India, and NAFRA as additional charge, Shri Amarjit Singh, whole-time member SEBI, Shri Pramod Rao, ED SEBI, and Shri Rohit Jain, ED RBI. During these meetings, discussions were held regarding professional collaborations aimed to strengthen financial governance. I, on behalf of ICAI, congratulate CA Harshita Goyal for securing All India Rank 2 in the UPSC exam, bringing pride to the profession. Her inspiring journey from accountancy to public service is truly commendable. Colleagues, the Chartered Accountants Benevolent Fund reflects our profession's commitment to supporting members and their families during times of loss or hardship. Established in 1962 through the vision of past President, late CAP Nair, CBF, over the years has been a steady source of financial and emotional support, and its relevance continues to grow with rising member needs. I urge members to wholeheartedly contribute and help extend the reach of this vital support system. The Pahalgam incident deeply saddens us. Terrorism has no place in a compassionate, progressive society. On behalf of the profession, my heartfelt tribute to the victims as the nation stands united in grief and solidarity. In the May 2025 edition of the Chartered Accountant Journal, we delve into the topic of capital market under the overarching theme of capital market driving economic growth, with the aim to inform the readers about the pivotal role capital markets play in mobilizing resources, facilitating investment, enhancing corporate governance, and contributing to overall economic development. The issue also contains a special feature showing how various branches, chapters, representative offices, study circles, study chapters, and all ICAI offices solemnly paid their tribute to the victims of the Pahalgam attack. Furthermore, the journal includes articles on the topics encompassing accounting standards, GST, technology, banking, corporate finance, insurance, global economy, global opportunities, and work-life balance. Pablo Picasso once said, "Our goals can only be reached through the vehicle of a plan." As India strengthens its economy, these words hold greater relevance than ever. To truly realize our nation's potential, we must promote financial literacy and empower every citizen. Let's stay committed to building a stronger India through innovation, awareness, and resilience. Jai Hind, Jai ICAI.